to as well. Can I please get everybody to silence your phones at this time? At this time, I would like to invite Fire Chaplain Ben Alpert to present the invocation.
Dear Lord, may this graduation day be a celebration of the life that you give within us. We give you all the learning, the skills, the hard work, all of the time, the preparation that's been made. We pour out our gifts into your hands. May we hold this memory in our hearts as we continue on our adventure. Heavenly Father, may we live a life that reveals your hope and be guided in everything we do by your everlasting truth. May God's blessings follow you as you find the new journeys that you're about to travel. May you walk safely along the pathways of your dreams. May his gentle hand guide the decisions you will make and the passions that you follow. May your hearts and lives always reflect his love and his truth. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you. May the Lord be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you his peace. Amen.
Amen. Please rise for the posting of the colors. Would everyone please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I put.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the bombs burst
Would everyone please be seated? Class, sit. Good morning. I am Ronnie H. Bozeman, Jr., Assistant Fire Chief of the Division of Training. I would like to thank all the family and friends that have taken the time to be here today to help celebrate this special occasion for these 15 firefighter trainees. I would like to say a special thank you to the training staff. Because of their hard work, dedication, and professionalism, we have 15 new firefighters here that will begin the next step of their journey as a member of Montgomery Fire Rescue. At this time, I would like to introduce the Division of Training staff. District Fire Chief J.T. Jordan, Captain B.M. Bedient, Captain T.L. Burton, Captain G.S. Farmer, Captain M.L. Johnson, Captain W.B. Poe, Lieutenant H.L. Graves, Lieutenant C.D. Johnson. We also have another recruit academy going on right now, so we have one officer that is not here. His name is Captain M.R. Morgan. On March 19th, this class started off with 23 recruits. Those 23 recruits did not understand the pride, teamwork, and discipline it would take to complete this course. These 15 trainees sitting before you today now have the complete understanding of what it takes to become a part of an organization that prides itself in excellence while providing the very best customer service to the citizens of Montgomery. Your training was not easy. It was not designed to be, because if it was, anybody could do it. Not anyone can have the discipline, dedication, and professionalism to risk their lives every day to save another. Although you may graduate today, your learning does not stop here. You have only completed the first step. In the future, take all the classes and training that you can. And remember, don't train until you get it right. Train until you can't get it wrong. A great training officer once told me, train like your life depends on it, because every third day it will. Recruits, I would like to congratulate you on your tremendous accomplishment as you now become firefighters. Next, I'd like to introduce you to our fire chief. Fire Chief Mifford Jordan joined this department on July 16, 1985, and quickly moved up the ranks to become fire chief on December 22, 2006. Over his 36 years of service, he has helped drive this department in many new directions, from providing our department members with the best apparatus and equipment on the market to being Alabama's first department to earn an ISO Class 1 rating. And may I add, we are currently seeking our accreditation, which would also make us first in the state to hold both. Fire Chief Jordan provides himself in making sure the citizens of Montgomery receive nothing but the best by encouraging his department to settle for nothing but the best. He's a huge Alabama fan who, like Nick Saban, refuses to settle for anything less than excellent from his staff. And with that in mind, Montgomery Fire Rescue has become well known across this country as a leader in the fire service when it comes to training, physical fitness, and the level of service we provide the citizens and visitors of the great city of Montgomery. Would everyone please welcome Fire Chief Mifford Jordan.
Good morning. Roll Tide. It's a privilege and an honor as Fire Chief to greet and welcome you to this wonderful occasion. To Mayor Reed, thank you for all your support and the opportunities you give to Montgomery Fire Rescue to be successful. To the Interim Police Chief, Chief Harris, family members and friends, and other agencies of public safety, allow me to thank each of you for being here today to celebrate this graduation and recognizing these 15 firefighters for successfully completing one of the most demanding training academies in the fire service. Let's take a moment to view what these firefighters went through to make it to today's graduation.
exercises. I want your feet up, way back on your heels, down, and up. We'll do this every year for the rest of your career. Let's go, Brown.
my battle lines going to war again. Feeling the rhythm inside of my chest, all I need is just a pen. I know I was born for this. I know I was born for this. Don't care for the critics, my words are like physics, a force that they can't stop. They just don't get it, I think they forget I'm not done till I'm on top. I know I was born for this. I know I was born for this. I believe we can write a story. I believe we can be an army. We are the warriors who learn to love the pain. We come from different places, but have the same name. Cause we were born for this. We were born for this. We are the broken ones who choose to spark the flame. Watch as the fire rages, our hearts are never tame. Cause we were born for this. We were born for this. I struggled for years and through all of the tears I faced the doubts I hide. I never give in to my fears, people think as I heard my voice inside. I know I was born for this. I know I was born for this. I will never lose my voice. If I cut out all the noise, I know I was born for this. I know I was born for this. I believe we can write a story. I believe we can be an army. We are the warriors who learn to love the pain. We come from different places, but have the same name. Cause we were born for this. We were born for this. We are the broken ones who chose to spark the flame. Watch as the fire rages, our hearts are never tame. Cause we were born for this. We were born for this. Was it alright for someone like me to know you're not alone? The moves that you make, yeah, that come up mistakes, don't ever lose your hope. Just know you were born for this. Just know you were born for this. We are the warriors who learn to love the pain. We come from different places, but have the same name. Cause we were born for this. We were born for this. We are the broken ones who chose to spark the flame. Watch as the fire rages, our hearts are never tame. Cause we were born for this. We were born for this. We were born for this. We were born for this.
First and foremost, I want to thank each and every one of our new firefighters for joining Montgomery Fire and Rescue and for their willingness and desire to serve and protect the citizens of Montgomery, for answering their call and taking on one of the most honorable but dangerous occupation you can embark on in your life. The 25 weeks of training that you endured was intense, grueling, and exhausting. But you received some of the best training in the nation. And it was designed to prepare you for the long roads ahead. You all have accomplished a great deal, and I want to congratulate each and every one of you on your achievement. Thank you. I'm sure these firefighters are proud of what they have accomplished, as they should be. As we all are aware, the hard work was endured not only by the student, but by their families as well. The families also experienced the intense, grueling, exhausting 25 weeks of training. On behalf of my staff, I would like to commend the families for your support to these graduates. As you move beyond your fire academy training, I want you to remember two things to help you succeed as firefighters and excel in your career. The first is attitude. A positive attitude will keep you stronger through your struggles, while negativity will make you weaker. It is important that whatever you do, whatever the situation may be, always stay positive. It's the only way that you will find in life everything you want: peace, love, and success. The second thing is to remember that you have chosen to live a life of service. This service is above yourself. This isn't about you. This is about those you serve. And please don't ever forget that. Enjoy every minute, because time will go by so fast, it'll be a blur. Stop and enjoy it. Realize how blessed and how lucky you are to put that uniform on, and how unfortunate you are to pin that badge on that shirt. This is going to be a temporary moment in time. Before you know it, you'll be cutting the cake at your retirement. Don't take 1 minute for granted. May God continue to keep you and bless you. Again, congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Jordan. And may I say, wow, what a video. Special thanks to Assistant Fire Chief Stanley Cooper and Lieutenant Selman for putting that together. It was impressive. Next, Montgomery Fire Rescue's Chief of Operations would like to speak to the graduating class of 2021A and offer a few words of encouragement and motivation. Would everyone please welcome to the stage Chief of Operations, Eddie D. Gaunt.
Good morning, everyone. I want to start off by expressing how proud I am to stand here before you as a member of Montgomery Fire Rescue with over 22 years of service for this department. And to the recruits, I have been asked to speak to you and provide you with some words of motivation for the task that you have accepted. And that task is that of a firefighter. In my years in the fire service, there have always been two aspects that have always been at the forefront of everything that I have attempted. And those two aspects are what I hope to encourage you with today. The first one being pride. And the Oxford Dictionary definition of pride is a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements. I would encourage each of you to take pleasure in serving the public and providing them with the best service that you possibly can. Now, of course, I would be remiss if I did not tell you and give you advice on how to achieve this. And in order to do this, you must first learn your job to the best of your ability. Secondly, develop your skills through continuous education and training. And third, come to work with a can-do and a will-do attitude, because the level of attitude that you portray will be the level of service that you provide to the public. The second aspect would be passion. And again, the Oxford Dictionary definition of passion is an intense desire or enthusiasm for something. As firefighters, we are servants to the public, and we must have a desire to serve and the enthusiasm to provide the best service possible. We must have a passion to provide members of this community with understanding. The understanding that when they call, they are in need of our help. The understanding that when they call, they are vulnerable. We must also have the enthusiasm to provide a service that is far beyond anything they have expected. And in order to do this, we must first put the public first. Secondly, we must have pride in our job and our personal performance. And third, we must always, and I mean always, strive to be the best. In conclusion, being a firefighter is a tremendous gift. As firefighters with the city of Montgomery and members of Montgomery Fire Rescue, we should take every opportunity to show our pride and our passion in our profession. And the way we achieve this is by providing the people that we respond to with a service that they deserve and a service that they expect. It is my hope that you would take these words with you as you journey through your career as firefighters for Montgomery Fire Rescue and public servants for the city of Montgomery. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you, Chief Gaunt. Our next speaker was born and raised here in Montgomery, Alabama, where he was a student of the Montgomery public school system. He went on to earn his Bachelor of Arts degree cum laude from Morehouse College, where he lettered in football. He also holds a Master of Business Administration from Vanderbilt University's Owen Graduate School of Management. In 2012, he was the youngest person to be elected as a probate judge for Montgomery County. On November 12, 2019, Stephen L. Reed became the 57th mayor of the city of Montgomery. In his 2 years in office, Mayor Reed has successfully led Montgomery amid a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic that has jeopardized regional hospital capacity and the livelihood of our local businesses. While continuing to manage the COVID-19 pandemic, Mayor Reed stayed poised and ready to advance an agenda that deals with the community's most pressing issues and is a huge supporter of public safety, especially Montgomery Fire Rescue. And for that, on behalf of all Montgomery firefighters, I extend a debt of gratitude to you, sir. Would everyone please welcome the Honorable Mayor Stephen L. Reed.
Good morning. It's great to be back with you today. Just want to say to all the family and friends, both those that are here in person, those that may be watching virtually, thank you for your support, for your prayers, for all of these graduates and the work that they have done. This is something that does not come easy, and this is an achievement that we should not overlook. To Chief Jordan, I want to thank you for the leadership you provide to Montgomery Fire and Rescue, and to all of those that are involved in the leadership. Your dedication and the standard that you set is one that is to be respected not only here, but throughout the state and throughout the country. So we are grateful to have you, and we are certainly proud that you call Montgomery home. You know, when we think about the few who have decided to answer this call, it is a noble cause that you've chosen. It's a call that requires uncommon courage, bravery, and dedication to run to danger, to look out for others, and to make uncommon sacrifices. And we see you at your very best. We see you as an example of really true dedication, an example of one that has a commitment above the call that we might normally see in other professions. You were on the front line not only recently with the First Baptist Church fire that took place, but also you have had to go to some sad situations where recently we had someone die in a mobile home. When we think about the challenges that you have in Montgomery Fire and Rescue, and we think about the day-to-day calls that you respond to, we don't know who those calls may be. It may be to a member of my family, it may be to a member of your own, but you have to respond to that call just the same. But I'm emboldened not by just what you do, but what you have already done in these weeks of training. I'm emboldened by the relationships that you fostered and the strength and the resolve that you have shown. The weeks of training with one of the most respected fire and rescue departments in this country, I think is to be commended. You're prepared to do what you need to do both here and beyond. And you began your career during a trying time, during a time of this COVID-19 pandemic. But the resilience that you've shown shows what you're made of. And I think it emboldens us, not only as city leadership, but also those that are just residents of the community for what you're responsible and what you're prepared for. And so today we celebrate you, Montgomery's newest firefighters. And despite different backgrounds and experiences, you came together as one to fulfill a purpose bigger than yourself. So you're now tied forever through this one experience, but you'll continue to matriculate through your careers as part of this class. And under the leadership of Chief Jordan, Montgomery Fire and Rescue was the first department in Alabama to achieve an ISO 1 rating, an elite status achieved by fewer than 0.2% of organizations nationwide. That not only says a lot about Chief Jordan, but it says a lot about his entire team, the leadership that he has surrounding him, and the men and women who make up Montgomery Fire and Rescue. Our department also celebrates steady success in the Scott Firefighter Combat Challenge, with many championship trophies to prove it. Just as important is the fact that Montgomery Fire and Rescue is committed to service both on and off duty. Each year, this department raises thousands of dollars for Montgomery charities. And now, you are part of this incredible organization and its incredible and unbridled legacy. One that extends to the Gray Eagles, the prestigious black firefighting company who saved the city from itself as the Confederate Army torched downtown Montgomery centuries ago. So this history is complex. The history of this organization is also one that is proud. But now it extends to courageous firefighters like yourself, those who raced toward the searing flames of Dale's penthouse decades ago, putting their neighbors' lives before their own, some of whom would never come down again. And now, one that extends to you. And we expect great things of each of you, but you've already proven great things. You've already shown the dedication and the will and the fortitude to get where you are. And that is one reason why we continue to support Montgomery Fire and Rescue. Recently, the City Council passed our budget, which went into effect October 1st, adjusting the pay increase for Montgomery Fire and Rescue and Montgomery Police Department by 14%. I don't know if that's adequate, because I don't know if there's a number that's adequate for what you all do. I don't know if there's a number that you can place on the risk that you take every day. What I do know is that under my administration, we'll continue to do everything that is necessary to support this department. We'll be building a new fire station in West Montgomery. We'll be breaking ground on that before the end of this year. And we look forward to the technology and we look forward to that opportunity. But we also look forward to supporting you in your educational goals. We also look forward to you becoming better people. We also want you to become a part of this community, not just when you're in uniform, but when you're outside of it as well. And we're going to do those things as an administration to make sure that you are the complete firefighter we want you to be. That's not just when you're called to action. That's when you're representing yourself. That's when you're representing your family. That's when you're representing your friends. And that's when you're representing this city. And we're going to do everything we can to invest in you because we certainly believe that the return on that investment is one that cannot be measured by any percentage of pay increase or any percentage of what you may get in forms of compensation or any other monetary reward. For this is really a call to service. And this is a call that you have answered, and we're grateful that you've answered that call. Thank you so much, and congratulations, and good luck. Be safe, and look out for me jogging around that Cloverdale fire station. And come on out there and jog with me sometimes if you see me. All right, take care.
Thank you, Mary Reed. Today, the class of 2021A has a distinct honor to have Judge Milton J. Westry, Sr. conduct the oath of office to become sworn firefighters. The Honorable Judge Westry will now swear in the class of 2021A. Class, up.
Good morning, everyone. Gentlemen, if you would, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Alabama, and the laws and ordinances of the City of Montgomery, that I will faithfully discharge the duties of a member of the Montgomery Fire Rescue, and I will obey the orders and directions of my superiors to the best of my abilities. Congratulations, and we're proud of you. Gentlemen, you can lower your hands. And let me be among the first to thank you for answering the call of service and to thank you for your future services to the City of Montgomery. Be safe and take care of yourselves, and remember that training that you received. Take care.
Thank you, Judge. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Now it is time for the presentation of certificates. With the following, please join me on stage. Mayor Reed, Fire Chief Jordan, Judge Westry, Chief of Staff Addy, Chief of Operations Gaunt, and Chief Executive Officer Collier. These 15 trainees have endured 22 weeks of both mentally and physically intense training. I know how much they've looked forward to this day and thought it would never come. So without any further delay, we will now commence with a presentation of a graduation certificate, leather helmet shield, and a Montgomery Fire Rescue Training Academy challenge coin. Recruits, this challenge coin represents your transition from firefighter trainee to firefighter, because you've now completed one of the toughest fire training academies in the United States of America. As you receive your coin, Montgomery Fire Rescue senior staff and Fire Academy staff would like to challenge you to train hard, serve your fellow man with a caring attitude, and complete a safe and prosperous 25-year career. S.Z.L. Brown. R.G. Cobb. K.T. Culpepper. W.D. Hardy. C.A. Hartzog. B.H. Headley. C.D. Hobson. C.L. Hobson. R.T. Knight. T.W. Lanier. A.K. Pettit. J.A. Presley. J.R. Saunders. W.N. Taylor. R.A. Tompkins. Montgomery Fire Rescue's Division of Training has a tradition of giving 2 awards to the outstanding recruits that have shown above average drive and commitment to excellence. Recipients of these awards are expected to continue their hard work and dedication and excel throughout their careers. At this time, we will present the awards for Top EMT and Top Recruit. It is my honor to present the Top EMT Award for Class 2021A. The recipient of this award maintained a high grade point average, passed the EMT National Registry on the first attempt, and demonstrated an above average understanding of the course material. As anyone has completed would agree, this course takes dedication, time, and sacrifice. Would you please join me in acknowledging this year's Top EMT Award recipient for Class 2021A with a final GPA of 89.9, William D. Hardy. This brings us to the Top Recruit Award. Selecting the recipient of this next award is never an easy decision. All of these trainees, by virtue of completing this class, possess the qualities needed to receive this leadership award. The decisions were based on the trainee who maintained a high grade point average in all subjects, displayed a good attitude, good physical fitness, and most of all, helped to keep the morale of the class at a high level during the academy, and this recruit consistently demonstrated a natural leadership ability. It is my honor to present this year's Fire Chief Robert W. Greer Leadership Award to Jonathan R. Saunders. Recruit Class 2021A has requested to make a presentation to the training staff. Would the representatives from Class 2021A please come on stage for their presentation?
First, I want to say thank you all for coming today to show your support for the class of 2021A. Today marks the end of a 28-week course. Before beginning our time here, we had all heard rumors about how tough this would be. Most people in this room know the rumors to be true. Montgomery Fire and Rescue has had a long history of being one of the best around. The training officers here at the Academy take their job very seriously, and they played a huge role in making sure we are ready for the obstacles we can face in this career. They taught us to act quickly, make critical decisions, stay composed under pressure. They also taught us how to keep pushing forward when you don't think you can anymore, how your actions can directly affect the people around you, and how to have pride in everything you do because even the small things can have a big impact. We have been challenged physically, mentally, and emotionally. We were pushed to our limits and came out stronger as teammates in the end. I know I can speak for us all when I say we are honored to be part of this department and to have learned from those who have come before us. Thank you all for the time and dedication you have put forward. On behalf of the class of 2021A, we would like to present this plaque to the officers at the Division of Training.
Class, up. Now the class of 2021A will recite the firefighter's prayer located on the back of your programs. Please listen carefully to the words and understand the tremendous responsibility these firefighters have volunteered to accept. Class, the firefighter prayer. Class, the mission statement. Class 2021A, your time at the Academy is coming to an end, and soon you'll begin the next phase of your career. I want to leave you with something to think about. There are 10 things that require zero talent as a firefighter. Number 1, know your job. Number 2, be able to perform your job. Number 3, maintain a high level of fitness. Number 4, be a student of the craft. Number 5, train more than you complain. Number 6, never walk past a problem you can't fix. Correction, can fix. 7, put others before yourself. 8, regardless of the rank, lead by example. 9, maintain the enthusiasm for the job as if it were your first day in the firehouse. And number 10, honor those that came before you by leaving the service better than you found it. This now concludes the graduation ceremony for class 2021A. Once the class is dismissed, we will take pictures, and I ask that you be considered the photographer. Class, one last time. Class dismissed.